Now, it is the expressed opinion amongst disaster experts that in the event of a global catastrophe, any real-world or, theoretical global catastrophe, the first step is going to be denial. Because why wouldn't it be? There's no way that the mass populace is going to assume the world's coming to an end what's actually happening. Now, because of this first step, the zombie virus has the ability to become unmanageable. The first factor we have to take into consideration is weather. It is my opinion that the first and only predator the zombie horde is going to have is the extreme cold of winter. The brain freezes, cells begin to crystallize, the zombie dies. Now this temperature, or death temperature, for a human is about 85 degrees. Your core temperature drops below 85 degrees, you're pretty much done. Zombies, however, do not produce body heat. So their death temperature is going to be between 25 and 33 degrees Fahrenheit. At that point, body parts freeze and can actually break off.
So you're probably thinking that after the first winter, most of the undead would be killed. Unfortunately, in the book Year Zero, the zombies have learned to migrate. What a bummer. The areas highlighted in blue show areas that do freeze, but only in winter. The areas in white show the land masses that are so cold year-round that would keep the zombies away for good. The only downside to these areas is they are in fact so cold it would be difficult for us to survive too. The areas that are not highlighted are warm enough to sustain undead activity year-round and should be avoided, at least for the first few parts of the rebuilding process, and at least until full-scale extermination can be reasonably attempted. Next we look at the landmass of North America, which is where most of the story takes place. The population is not fantastically dense, the terrain varies, but the roads are abundant and would make it very easy to move around on foot. Plus, there's an abundance of farmland that must be taken into consideration. That farmland can be revamped for later use. Europe also has those attributes. So as far as survivability and recovery, I give them around the same chances of success. I don't give them great odds, but I do give them good odds.